Hi, we're here with Mike Masnick from one of my favorite web blogs about technology, TechDirt.
Hello.
How you doing, Mike? We had a lovely lunch.
We did.
So what are the big issues for you these days? What do you think is most important? We talked about copyright.
Yeah, certainly copyright and different intellectual property things.
And why is that?
I just think that a lot of the intellectual property stuff becomes a big focus, and I think a lot of companies are actually kind of hurting their own prospects.
Which companies? The media companies?
Definitely the media companies, and so all the different entertainment companies, media properties, even some of the newspaper companies. Certainly, not naming names.
You can say it. The Rupert Street Journal. You can say it. Well, how would they fix themselves? I mean, obviously they're scared of giving away content, and the Googles and YouTubes of the world aren't really knocking themselves out trying to help protect things. Right,
but it's not their job to help protect things. I mean, if you look at ways that those things are opportunities, and Google, for most of the world, right, Google is a huge opportunity to drive traffic. That's why you have search engine marketing, you have search engine optimization, because everyone wants to be in Google.
Right.
The only people who don't want to be in Google are newspapers. And there's clearly some sort of disconnect there where one side is thrilled to get more traffic from Google and one side is not. And it's just because they haven't figured out the best way to monetize it.
And what do you think? How's that going to shake out? Are they going to let their stuff free, or
yes.
I mean, now the New York Times is now going to be getting rid of Times Select. There's rumors of the Journal not becoming a subscription site any longer. Is that the way it's going to go, and how do they then sell their content?
Yeah, it's the way it has to go. It's the way it will go because everyone's going to do it, and you can't keep the same attention, right? You may get, some people, and certainly the Journal, for example, has gotten a lot of people to sign up and pay, but it's not a sustainable thing. You're not getting in newer, younger people who only know of the free content that's online. You begin to lose that audience, which becomes more and more influential and more important. So they'll figure out ways to get those people in, and there'll be lots of different ways to monetize it. Now, ads are the obvious one, but there's lots of other stuff that they can begin to do, and you get them involved with the different brands and associated with the Journal and things that you guys do, like All Things D.
Well, thanks for all the advice, Mike. This is great. But what about movie companies? What about movies? And I mean, they obviously saw what happened in the music industry and are nervous.
Yeah, but movie companies are a really different story, and that one actually, it surprises me that they've had as much trouble as they had in kind of really understanding their own business, which is that movies has always been a social experience. You go out to the movies because it's fun. You go with friends. You don't care if the content, the experience of watching a movie on your computer is. But
they're still in love with that windowing idea, like that they get all sorts of revenue streams.
Yes, but you can still do that if you add enough value and make it worthwhile to go out and buy the DVD. A DVD has all these different extra features that people like. People are willing to buy the DVD. You get people to go to the movie, have a good experience, and then sell them the DVD right as they walk out, because you can. If they really like the movie, they can see it again. They can do a lot of other things. And so there's more and more different ways
When do you think the media companies are going to get it? Or have they gotten it? They were pretty good at D this year. I have to say they at least were talking the talk.
There are some people who are getting it more and more. The problem is that you still have some legacy issues to deal with, and those start to go away as more and more companies begin to have success stories that you're seeing all the time, that people begin to figure it out, and then some startups come and they start to figure it out, and more people figure it out over time. So I think it's not an overnight process. Certainly, it's been it's been
forever,
a decade really already of companies sort of trying to figure it out. But I think more and more they'll figure it out. I think within the next 5 to 10 years, it becomes less and less of an issue.
Great, thanks, Mike.
Sure, thank you.